Hey viewers, welcome to another game with Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a specialty special, which is today's daily challenge from Bloons Tower Defense 5, and we are going to just have a very easy go of it today. So I didn't do yesterday's one, not because I couldn't solve it, but because I literally didn't have time. So yeah, that was kind of unfortunate, but yeah, well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Yeah, I misplaced my boat there. Obviously, you want to start putting it either bottom left or bottom right, but not mid bottom. Because that is stupid. You want two boats in the bottom part, one in the top part. Because, well, the bottom boats are closer to the track and therefore see a little bit more of the track. It's not going to make a huge difference, but yeah, I do recommend that you do that correctly. Anyhow, I did forget to upgrade one of the boats to camo here, so I almost lost some lives here. But fortunately, I did not. So, yeah, for the rest, we're just going to make 2 and 2 boats out of every one of them. 2 and 2 guy out of this one as well. So the apprentice is obviously there just for the lads in the beginning. It's not going to be useful further on. You can go with multiple apprentices if you want. They're cheap, they're good, they're actually really good at 0-1, and they're even, yeah, reasonably efficient at 2 and 2. Obviously, you don't want to 3 and 2 or 4 and 2 upgrades. Those are just crap. Unless you have a very specific problem. Yeah, my problem here is I have all these things that are, well, semi-AoE-ish. They do good single target damage, but there's nothing to really stop wave 63. So I was kind of worried about that, and we will see that in a moment what my solution to that was. But yeah, as we are now on wave 45. This is enough to stop the Moabs. So I'm going to upgrade the boats, obviously. All of them are going to be 2 and 3. You can go for 3 and 2 boats as well. Doesn't really matter. The 2 and 3 boats are less expensive. Plus you can get the 2 and 4 upgrade, which I'm going to use to beat wave 60 and wave 65. But yeah, you can do it in other ways as well. My whole setup is going to be a bunch, and that is really a lot of boomerang monkeys. Both the 3 and 2s and 2 and 3s. 2 of them are going to be 2 and 4 even to get the special ability. I think that's only 2. I'm not sure, maybe 3, but we'll see that eventually anyway. And then, well, the 3 boats, and that is my whole setup. So it's not really complex. And obviously, all of these purple guys, the 3 and 2s, are all for wave 63. 63 has leads in them, so yeah, you do want to upgrade the 0-2 upgrade as well. Although you don't have to get it on everyone, but it is kind of useful to have. But yeah, the thing is, with all of these 3 and 2s, you can actually just AoE them down. So you can actually AoE all of those balloons. Just hitting them a couple of times, and then the bounce will take care of the rest, and you don't really have to worry about it then. So the only wave that you now have to worry about is 64, because the boats are going to take care of 65. The 64 has a bunch of Moabs in them, and I wasn't sure whether this would be a sufficient setup to handle that, but it turns out it is a sufficient setup, and we're going to not lose any lives. So wave 60, obviously very easy to handle with a boat at 2 and 4, or 0-4 even. And yeah, the same thing is going to happen to the 2 BFBs in 65. I didn't want to really deal with them, so I'm pretty sure I can beat them with just what I had, but yeah, well, I had the money lying around anyway. It's only 9,000 total, and it's a good investment for this particular playthrough. Normally, I do not recommend the 0-4 upgrade on the boats, because, well, it's just not efficient. It's not gold efficient, and especially in the higher rounds, you don't really need it, because if you can't beat the BFBs, you're screwed anyway. But since we only have 3 BFBs total, yeah, why not go for it? Anyhow, yeah, we are currently in 65, so the last boat still needs upgrading, and there we go, upgraded just in time, and yeah, an easy daily challenge win. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.